When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Volunteers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense will get the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Volunteers offense has the ball for the first time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Butler.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He's out past the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
The one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the balls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Caught near the sticks. It's Harrison. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Vols didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Bring him the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Power football with the run. Finds Zach Breeze, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quick completion to the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
It's reverse. Plows through the defense. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Norman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And wait, he had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Volunteers have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the toss. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Volunteers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he will score! Touchdown, Vols! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Tennessee, 14, South Carolina, 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively...
Wide open on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right...
Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Turns it on in midfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Volunteers. Fire Cleared in from the red zone for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Time to take a shot. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Let's see if they've got a winner dialed up on 4th and long from the 50. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They think there's room to run to the right here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Norman. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. He makes a grab. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Working the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Throws toward the end zone. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Illegal touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking down the middle. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Smith takes the handoff. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Brings up second and goal.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So here is the Tennessee offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Lutkin. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Gamecocks heading quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the...
Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And here they come, almost all the way back. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to LSU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They'll move the tight end. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
The give is to Smith. Got some room to run. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Finds some fresh air. Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Watkins. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. To catch. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Going to swing it on second down. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Absolutely center cut. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires it down the seam. Complete in the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Smith takes the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Take the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Caught near the sticks. It's Norman. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Vols are on the move. Safe completion on the screen. Inside the 15. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Butler. Touchdown Vols! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Tennessee, 37. South Carolina, 30.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. It's complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norman. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Butler. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
The jet sweep pass. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. He's taking a deep shot. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade, and that'll move it closer after that pass interference penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. fires to the tight end. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to take off. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And they spike it to stop the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He wants it all. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. Inside the 40. The 30. At the 20. He takes it all the way back for the 2.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you going for it all. Touchdown Volunteers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like to just keep it in the back of your mind.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Rushes on him. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting